WRSR, Owasso, Flint. The following program has been pre-recorded and is paid for by Discover Flint Township. The views expressed are those of Discover Flint Township and do not necessarily reflect the views of 103.9 The Fox or Krill Communications, Inc. Welcome to Discover Flint Township, a program showcasing our local community. Flint Township is ready for your next move. And now, your host, Flint Township Economic Enhancement Director, Tracy Tucker.
I'm Tracy Tucker, and this is Discover Flint Township, brought to you by the Flint Township Economic Development Authorities, HAP Financial Plus Credit Union, and Shea Automotive Group, and 103.9 The Fox. We're wide awake, and we hope you are too. This morning, we are speaking with Stacy and McKenzie from Shea Automotive Group, and our Guaranteed Rates Business Spotlight will shine on Auntie Anne's. We also have a surprise guest. So hi, Stacy and McKenzie.
Hi, Tracy. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Good. I'm awake. Are you awake,
Yeah,
McKenzie?
barely, but yes,
Okay.
yes, I am.
All right.
Well, that's good. So you have a guest today, but before we introduce them, how you guys been doing?
We're doing good. No complaints. Business is good. Inventory's a little low, but we're getting better every day, so we're enjoying it.
You know, I was in here during the Bunny Trail, of which you guys were a sponsor, and sales were crazy.
Through the roof.
They were like, we've sold 15 vehicles today. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, we've been really we've been doing a great job as far as selling vehicles, busy in service. So we're just trying to build a brand name here and make certain that we're giving back to the community and doing all the right things.
Awesome.
McKenzie, you got anything to add?
Man, I think you said it pretty well. We don't let the low inventory stop us, though, clearly.
Yeah.
We push through. Yes.
Obviously. So now you got a marketing campaign going on, though, too, right? What's
Yeah.
going on with that?
So with marketing, I mean, we are busy throughout the entire year. I mean, if you thought 2020 was busy with COVID, just wait until you see everything that we're going to do with 2021.
Right.
We just recently joined the Genesee County Chamber, though, so we're pretty excited about that. And we actually just participated in our first event of the year with the Chamber, and that was the ribbon cutting ceremony for the new semi-pro basketball team, Flint United.
Who we had on.
Yes,
Right.
we did have on.
Just
we
last
did.
month, right? Or
Yeah.
a couple of weeks ago?
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. It all rolls together.
It does. It does.
I know.
So I'm going to step out and
Okay.
I'm going to let you introduce your guest, and you guys are going to interview him, and I'll step back in when you guys are ready for me, okay?
Okay, perfect. Thanks, Tracy. Well, joining us today, we'd like to welcome Brian Aubuchon. He's the owner of Holly Bowling Lanes to be exact. Brian, thank you for joining us. We welcome you. Tell us a little bit about what we have going on.
Thanks, ladies. Appreciate the amazing opportunity. Appreciate being here with you this morning. Holly Lanes Bowling Center. It's a great little place. And Holly, I bought it in 2011, and it was in very sad repair. And I could see through all the dust and debris and said, this could be a really great place. I mean, I've been in bowling since I was 4. Started bowling when I was 4.
Wow.
I started working in a bowling center when I was 11. I walked in and I said, hey, I want a job. And they said, what can you do? I said, I don't know. I'm 11. And then I just started wiping down tables and cleaning up the chrome. And then by the time I was 16, I was running the place. And then by the time I was 21, I bought my first center in Bay City.
Wow.
So I've been doing it my whole life. And my wife and I always joked, because we lived a block away from Holly Lanes. We said, we should buy that place. And then one day, just a freak chance of luck, I was in the right place at the right time, and the opportunity was there, and took advantage of it. So,
Well, I have a little history here in bowling myself. So when I was a kid, I was on Pinbusters. Do you remember that program?
I do.
I was on Pinbusters, but they failed to tell me that they record it as you win. They continue to record it. So I was on it 4 weeks in a row, but I had the same outfit on all 4 weeks, because you record the whole day at one time, right? My hands were bloody. I had blisters, but it was really exciting. So I actually enjoy bowling every once in a while myself.
Wow.
So that's pretty
That's
exciting.
Yeah.
I need an autograph when we're done.
Right. Well, I mean,
I thought you were going to tell me you stole some shoes and you felt bad about it.
No, but I do have my own shoes and my own ball. I haven't used it recently, but another great team sport to bring to the community. So I love that.
I didn't know.
You didn't know?
I
about
did
my
not know
Pinbusters
that.
days? Yeah,
No.
Pinbusters. So I have to ask, 300 game ever?
No, actually, I peaked too early. I peaked at about 13.
Okay.
And then realized it was all downhill from there, and figured I could make more money bowling or working in them than I could bowling.
Bowling. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I still
good.
do. I bowl on Thursdays on our league, and I'm a very, very proud father of 5 little boys.
Oh, good.
And
Okay.
they love to bowl. So
Awesome.
They get to work sometimes, they get to bowl. So it's definitely a family place.
All right, great. Well, before we figure out exactly what we can do for you, McKenzie?
Well, I just wanted to throw out a little fun fact, too. My parents actually met at a bowling alley.
Oh, no kidding?
Yes, they were on 2 different bowling teams, and my dad went up to my mom, who was seeing somebody else at the time, too, and kind of just stole her away. So, and I love Holly Lanes. My grandpa used to take us there all the time. So I'm pretty excited about this, actually.
Great.
And Brian, can you tell us a little bit about how we as a community can help you?
Sure. Really, it's just kind of us giving back, and then the community, it's just cyclical. COVID obviously hit us very, very hard, and we were closed all but 66 days in 2020.
Ouch.
And we were on our very last, literally our very last week, and some amazing things happened. So we're getting back to the point where we can start helping in the community. And we put together a golf outing that's going to help support us, but also help support a couple of local businesses in the community. And that's kind of why I was very grateful to accept the invitation today, is to get that information out there saying, hey, we're doing this golf outing. And it's somewhat for Holly Lanes to help us, especially coming into the real light months of summer, but also 2 very important groups to me in the community. We're going to help them as well. So we definitely want to, our motto, our philosophy is give back.
I love it.
So we definitely want to give back, and we're finally we're over that hurdle enough where we're safe, where we can start giving back and doing that. So that's kind of why we put it together. We wanted to do a bowling fundraiser, but obviously with all the restrictions and everything, it was too difficult, and people are still a little nervous for coming in, which we totally respect.
Sure.
So we figured outside, local golf course. Chris and his staff over at Fenton Farms are amazing people, and he literally gave us the world. I mean, he's doing it for almost nothing. So it definitely gives us an opportunity to raise some money and then give some of that money back out in the community.
Well, I would bet if you're really nice to McKenzie today, we can get some tchotchkes and some golf balls
perfect.
and some things to help you out there.
love
it. Yeah, and actually, we can get, McKenzie and I will get with Amanda from Brilliant Marketing Company and talk with her, because last year, one of our employee events that we had planned is we wanted to take all of the employees and their kids to one bowling alley and allow them to bowl for the day. So we do a lot of employee events, but with COVID, we didn't get to follow through on a lot that we're doing. We're doing a big Christmas in July party for all of our employees here because we couldn't have a Christmas party last year. So I don't want to kill the surprise for all the employees, so I won't tell you much about that. But one of our other events was a Tigers game and getting, big buses to take everyone down. We have 214 employees here, so it has to be a big event. But we wanted to do families as well. So we wanted them to be able to bring their children and do something fun and interactive. So we'll speak with Amanda and see if she can Kenzie and I'll work on that.
Yeah, we would love to have you.
Some over. Yeah.
And when's the golf outing? What's the date?
Golf outing is May 15th.
May 15th.
Saturday. And the weather in Michigan, it doesn't matter if it's hot. It could snow in the morning, and it could be hot in the afternoon and rain in the middle. And it'll just be one of those things. It's one of the first outings they're doing for the year. So it's kind of
okay, and I'm sorry. Tell me again, what golf course
it's
is it?
Fenton Farms.
Fenton Farms.
Yep,
okay,
in Fenton,
great.
Michigan, right on Torrey Road.
Okay.
And like we said, it's just early May is kind of tricky to see if the weather's going to be good, but we're from Michigan, so we can handle it. And I'm sure Chris's staff will provide a lot of libations out there. So if you're cold, he'll have stuff to warm you up, and if you're hot, he'll have stuff to cool you down and keep everything limber, so to speak.
Okay. Well, we'd like to keep everybody involved. I know Tracy does a great job from Flint Township, even reaching out to the other communities. This obviously is a Flint Township podcast, but, our tentacles reach to every little surrounding community. So we definitely appreciate you being here and talking about what you have going on in the golf outing.
And now you said that they are helping some organizations, and I was looking at your website and I saw something about Team Nikki.
Yeah.
Can you elaborate a little bit more about what Team Nikki is?
So Team Nikki is actually a collaboration from my second son, who is autistic. It was inspired by him. We had, early on when he was first diagnosed, we had arranged to make a donation to assist not only his atmosphere, but the atmosphere of others. And that money was not spent appropriately. And I was very, very frustrated with that. And I wear my heart on my sleeve, so I may have gotten really frustrated. But it gave me the opportunity and the drive to set something up to make sure that never happened again. So we set up a Michigan nonprofit 501c3. We named it Team Nikki. And then what we do is we're able to collect monies through different fundraising activities, and then we're able to support events and groups that fit our philosophy of helping people on the spectrum, and we get to pay that money direct. So I know that money will never be misappropriated again. So, for example, Believe Ranch and Rescue in Colorado, we donate money for them to rescue horses. Okay. And then they rehabilitate those horses, and then they donate those horses across the country to rehabilitation centers for people with autism. So there's therapy horses, stuff like that. If a family needs a therapy animal and they can't afford it, there's literally no state funding for that, they can come to us directly. And we stay out of the press. It's not something we do for any recognition. It's something we do because it's hard to ask for help. So we help those families that have a hard time. We just say, listen, this is between us and you. What do you need? How can we help? And then our goal is to have zero money left at the end of the year.
That's beautiful.
We've been able to do that the last 3 years. So
that's amazing.
So you really do have a pay it forward attitude.
Yeah, that's how I live my life.
And before we sat down here, you got to, you told me you had 5 boys, 5 kids?
5 little boys, yeah.
Okay. What are their ages?
Yep, we go 15, 14, 13, 8, and 6.
Whew.
Wow.
Okay, that's a lot.
I wanted a little girl. My wife finally said, listen, go find something else to do.
I thought you were going to say something different. I was like, can we believe that? That's great.
Oh, that is so funny.
That's great.
Now, Brian, before you go, I heard that you might have something that you're going to give away today.
We are giving away a party package for 10 people.
Wow.
That's going to include 2 games of bowling, shoe rental, 2 pitchers of pop, and 2 large pizzas. And you can use that anytime we have open bowling. This year, we're going to be open through the end of June, which is a little later than we normally are.
Okay.
Because normally in the summertime, we close because a lot of people there's not a huge demand for it in our area. Plus, we do all our maintenance in the summertime. Sure. But because of COVID and everything, we have some spring leagues that we're doing. So you can use that through the end of June, or you can use it into next year. It will not expire.
Okay, great.
So
you shut down June, July, and August? And then
shut down July and August this year, then we'll open back up in September. And then, again, that won't expire. So they can use that whenever they want. They just give us a call and say, hey, we're the lucky winner. We're coming in, and we'll take care of the rest.
I love that. I love it. Now, just so our listeners out there know, give them a phone number in case they want to book anything. Give them a website so they can check you out.
Absolutely. You can reach us at 248-634-1777. And just press that magic number 3, and you get to talk to me.
Okay, good.
Maybe we shouldn't put down. No, that's fine. Call us up. And then we also have a website, www.bowlhollylanes.com. And the best way to reach us actually is on Facebook, Holly Lanes Bowling Center. I'm the dedicated Facebook guy, so you get an immediate response because that's just how I roll.
Great.
I'll bowl and roll. See.
Yeah, that's how you bowl, or that's how you roll. Right.
I love that. Awesome. Thank you so much, Brian.
Anything else you have? Any other questions? Anything we can do for you, Brian, immediately that you need?
No, I think I love what you guys are doing, and the simple fact that there's a platform out there for, like you said, not just Flint Township, but our general area to get the word out for people like me and other people. It's just an amazing tool, and we really appreciate that. And I think the entire community has the same philosophy. All the people that I know in business all just give back to one another. It's just this huge family, and for this to be a sounding board for that is just a truly unique experience, and it's something that I would support until I can't walk anymore. Yeah, so I appreciate what you guys are doing for sure.
We appreciate that. We were actually really grateful to be included from Tracy Tucker and Discover Flint Township. So, we feel honored to be included in this podcast. And yeah, it's work. We get up early. We have to talk on the podcast and do all of those things, but we enjoy it. And we've really met some really cool people in the community. And so we are also grateful to be a part of it.
Well, that was great. You guys always do such a good job in bringing such interesting guests. I was so interested, though, with the Pinbuster story. We'll have to get into that later. Okay. But McKenzie, tell us about what deals you guys have at Shea this month.
Yeah, so we did just get the all-new redesigned Buick Envision in. I don't know if you've heard about it, but it can park itself, and it can also give you a back massage. So I think it's pretty exciting. Right? What more could you possibly need? And you can get that for only $2.99 a month right now. Plus, there's 0% financing for 72 months. Or maybe you're more of a Chevy girl or guy like me. Well, I'm a girl. Right now.
Glad you let us know that.
Way to clarify, Ken.
Go ahead. So for a Chevy girl, I'm also a Chevy girl. Thank you.
Chevy girl. You can get a Chevy Equinox right now for only $189 a month.
Well, that is so great. And you know what? I was so thankful to have everybody here today and get together. It's been such a long time, it seems like.
It does
feels
seem
like
like
forever since I've seen you guys. But I want to thank everybody for coming out, and especially Steve. It was Steve, right?
Brian.
I knew I had the wrong name.
That's okay, Brian. We had Brian out today.
I am no good with names today. I can tell you that. So we have Brian was here. Thank you very much. During our Guaranteed Rate Business Spotlight segment, we feature a local Flint Township business. And today we have Karen Gleiser. Did I pronounce that right?
It's Gleiser.
Gleiser. Damn it. I knew I'd get it wrong. She's from Auntie Anne's. Hi, Karen. How are you today?
Hi, good morning. Thank you for having me on your show.
Oh, I'm so glad to have you here. And, first off, let's have you introduce yourself, since I obviously can't pronounce a name. And why don't you let everyone know what your role is at Auntie Anne's?
Okay, I am Karen Gleiser, and I'm the general manager for our franchises. And I just want to put a little note in right now that Bill and Tina Etter are the franchise owners, and Auntie Anne's is the most amazing. I use the word amazing a lot when it comes to Auntie Anne's, and they're the most amazing people to work for. And of course, today we're focusing on the Genesee Valley Mall, the Auntie Anne's located there.
Sure. Now, what is Auntie Anne's for those people who live under a rock and have never had your product? What is Auntie Anne's?
I like that, under the rock. And I think the simplest way to say it is, we are just an amazing pretzel making place. And people come to the mall, and it's not rare to hear, I didn't have to come to the mall shopping for anything. I am just here for an Auntie Anne's pretzels.
Well, you know what? My daughter is one of those people. She loves the pretzel. What are they, like little pretzels, like nuggets or something?
Yes. Yep.
She loves those with cheese sauce.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's the only way to go.
I kind of veer off, so just go with me.
So are we already in the mood to eat some pretzels?
Yeah. Oh, well, I'm always in the mood to eat some pretzels. I'll tell you that. So why don't you talk about what you offer there at your store?
We have a lot we do with Auntie Anne's, and besides, of course, selling pretzels, we do other things. We do fundraising with the schools. We do field trips with Girl Scout troops that can come in, and we'll teach them the history of Auntie Anne's, and they'll get to play in the dough and eat that, and and catering. I really, that's my baby. Is catering. So
if somebody's having a event, they can contact Auntie Anne's and you'll cater the event for them?
Oh, sure.
Awesome.
This is the time of the year for graduation open houses and weddings. And weddings is actually my favorite. A lot of the brides and grooms will print up the pretzel sleeves saying their names and the date, and then they'll print on there, we tied the knot today.
Oh, how cute. That is cute. I've never heard of that. That is awesome.
It is so fun. And then, business lunches, parties, conferences. We have a great catering menu. You can either call the store to place an order, which I'll give the phone number in a little bit, or we partner with Easy Cater. And you can just go online to them and place an order with us, and we'll be happy to help with anything.
That is so cool.
It is. It's a really nice feature from Auntie Anne's.
So I tend to flip from topic to topic. So, but tomorrow, Monday, April 26th, is a big day.
It is.
Right?
It's National Pretzel Day. So I think they made that day just for Auntie Anne's.
There you go.
So let me tell you how everybody can get involved with that. We have a Pretzel Perk loyalty app.
Okay.
And if you don't already have it on your phone, download it now, because anybody who's on it currently or downloads it through the 26th will immediately get a reward that they can redeem at the store.
Oh.
And they get a full-size original pretzel or cinnamon sugar pretzel.
Ooh.
Free! Did I say the word free?
I love it. Free. Everybody likes that word.
We'll say it again, free.
Yeah, there you go. So also, you're starting or have just started a new national campaign, and what is that?
It is. We're calling it the Snack and Sip.
Okay.
Anybody who has been buying our lemonade frost from us over the last few years will be very happy to have this come back, because it's peach flavor.
Oh.
We use our frozen lemonade. We use a fruity peach syrup. We put a vanilla smoothie mix in there. Crazy good. Crazy good. And we're pairing it with our mini hot dogs, which is one of our number one sellers. They're Nathan hot dogs, 100% beef. So yeah, we're going to be running this promotion actually up through October. So come and see us for the Snack and Sip.
Yeah, and for those of you who haven't been to Genesee Valley Center, you are in Center Court.
We are.
So easy to find.
Easy.
So what is your favorite?
My
at your
favorite,
store?
you've already mentioned it. It's the nuggets with the cheese. But, I mean, it's the clip. You took my line. Hey, girl. But, the pretzel with the pepperoni on it is amazing. And we have what we call the best kept secret. And that is our almond crunch pretzel.
Ooh.
People just are not aware of it. We've had it forever, and we'll come up and say, have you tried this?
Really?
And,
I've never heard of it.
And
I've been there hundreds
best kept secret, yeah. And, we were happy to sample it out. And people get addicted to these, and it's really good with our caramel sauce over it.
Oh my gosh!
So, hint, hint, people, come and try that.
Yeah,
it is awesome.
Now, I heard that you also had partnered with 3PD. What is that?
3PD is your third-party delivery system. So
okay.
It's DoorDash, Grubhub, Uber Eats, and it's easy to, you can either go through those partners to order from us, or you can even go through your Pretzel Perk loyalty app, which everybody's loading down to their phone so they can get a free pretzel on Pretzel Day. But you can place an order through them to us, or you can go to www.auntiannes.com, and they will actually put an order through too, and they'll have DoorDash or one of the partners deliver.
Yep, that makes sense.
Yeah, so it's great teamwork.
All right. And what is the Threefold Philosophy?
Okay, that is what all Auntie Anne's run by. It's fresh, hot, golden pretzels, great customer service, and a sparkling clean store. And, any business should use that philosophy, because if you take care of your customer, you have a great product, and that cleanliness,
Right.
even though we're a franchise, we follow Auntie Anne's standards. And Auntie Anne's standards are very high, and we always want to raise the bar past that.
Sure.
So, yeah.
Well, that is great. Now, we already talked about where you're located, Genesee Valley Center, at Cronin Linden. Wow, now I don't even know where she's at. At Miller and Linden, and you're at Center Court, so
Correct.
they can go in any entrance and get there pretty easily.
They sure can.
But how can they contact you?
Well, our phone number is 810-732-5685. And as I mentioned, you can always go to the www.auntiannes.com app. And of course, we are on all the social media. We are on Instagram. We're on Facebook. And
yeah, wonderful. Now, what's your Facebook name? Is it just Auntie Anne's Flint? You're not sure? That's okay. That's okay. If you go on Auntie Anne's on Facebook, I'm sure you can find them.
I think it's, brain fart there. All right. Thanks a lot, Tracy. I'm pretty sure it's Auntie Anne's Genesee Valley Center. You are so in trouble. Did you see that deer? What do you call it?
Deer in the headlights
look.
That is so funny. That is so funny. So Is there anything else that you wanted to talk about while we're here today?
Well, can I talk about our staff?
Well, absolutely not. No, go ahead.
Can I talk about the people over at Fox?
Yeah. Okay.
Our staff is just amazing. I want to give a shout out to them. They are kind. They're considerate. When I came to work for Auntie Anne's, I have never felt so welcome. The owners are just, again, I'm using the word amazing, but they are truly amazing people. They take care of their employees. We have just a lot of teamwork. And, oh, yes, it's Auntie Anne's Pretzels, Genesee Valley Center.
I just found it, too.
I have a friend here that looked up our Facebook, because
so
obviously
funny.
the general manager couldn't remember.
That is so funny.
Good for the team here at Fox.
We're working it out.
Yeah. But anyways, I think it's so important to recognize team, and I'm so proud to be part of this team. And I want to just say that, the last year has been so crazy, and seeing the team work together and come together, and and I have to give thanks where thanks is due, because God has certainly taken care of us. My heart is for everybody who works for us, and I mentioned we have 4 different stores, the Flint, Dearborn, Sterling Heights, and Battle Creek. And it's just such a pleasure working with these people all the time because, as we all know, it's not easy getting staffing right at this time.
Right.
And, they work really hard at these stores. So kudos to you guys. I'm giving you a round of applause on the radio. Thank you, Auntie Anne's employees.
Well, that is so wonderful. You know what? And it's been great having you here.
Well, thank you.
So,
Can I just say, too, thank you to the township, because we've partnered a lot of years for the Easter events. And thank you. We really appreciate partnering with you.
Bringing that up. You guys were one of our bunny trail stops.
Oh, yeah.
And they sent me a picture of one of the winners that came in, and so cute. I was really thrilled with all the participation from the businesses.
It was
and
amazing,
you guys were
wasn't
one of
it?
the great ones.
Yeah.
It was. So I want to thank you for being here today. And I would like to remind our listeners that if you want to email us a question or anything like that, or have an idea of something for the show, you can email discoverflinttownship@gmail.com or visit us on Facebook at Flint Township Events, FLINTTWPEVENTS. Or you can watch the shows. Well, listen to them, not really watch them, but it's on YouTube. Our YouTube channel is Discover Flint Township, and we also have some video clips of our businesses. We go in and kind of visit them and do little videos of them. And you can visit our web pages at discoverflinttownship.com or flinttownship.org. And I want to thank our guests that we had today, Stacy, McKenzie from Shea, and Karen Gleiser.
Thank you.
And thanks to our partners, HAP, Shea Automotive Group, Financial Plus Credit Union, Guaranteed Rate, and 103.9 Fox. Discover Flint Township with us next Sunday when Deanne Oliver and the Popcorn Wagon will be on. And I'm Tracy Tucker, the Flint Township Economic Enhancement Director, and I'd like to remind everyone, stay safe, stay healthy, shop local, buy local, and discover Flint Township. See you later.
This has been Discover Flint Township with Tracy Tucker. For more information, visit discoverflinttownship.com. Flint Township is ready for your next move. The preceding program was pre-recorded and was paid for by Discover Flint Township. The views expressed are those of Discover Flint Township and do not necessarily reflect the views of 103.9 The Fox or Krill Communications, Inc.